Alright, am I live? Am I live? Hold on. Let me fuck with this for a minute. Hold on. Oh, that's the fucking chat, bro. I'm so stupid. Okay. Yo, Yoshi, yo. Alright, hey everyone. I'm doing a McDonald's mukbang. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. Let me adjust the size of the webcam. Hold on. Okay. Alright. So, guys, hello. McDonald's mukbang going on right now. So with me, I got the Big Arch again. Classic on the channel. So we're gonna be pounding that shit down. All right, guys. The spicy wrap as well. I also got some chocolate milk. I got the. Oh my god, there's so many fucking bag fries in here. Alright. Give me a bunch of napkins, sauces. Also a double bacon quarter pounder with cheese. We're gonna be eating that. And yeah. Oh my god, there's just all this fucking food in my lap, bro. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be eating that. We got the new ramyun fries, and I shall demonstrate what I think the correct way to eat the ramyun fries is that they've done. It's the new ramyun fries from K-pop Demon Hunters, apparently. That's what they're doing right now, and it comes with a seasoning packet as well, so I'm nominated to just get the fries in this little bag they gave me by means of whatever means necessary, because that shit can easily fall out. And then they give you a seasoning packet. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, how do you... Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, so you get the seasoning packet, get your fries, just fucking pour that shit in there, try to do it over the cross, and then you're just gonna get your bag, you're gonna shake it. Okay. Oh yeah, and after I do all this, I have a White Claw, black cherry White Claw to wash it all down. So that's gonna be great too. Also, the two new sauces. It's the Hunter sauce and the Demon sauce that come with the. Well, they're meant to have them with the ramyun fries. I ordered them separately, but they don't fucking have that shit without the meal. So whatever. But all right, first on the menu, the double bacon. Actually, no. Fuck it. We'll go for the Big Arch first. Come on, I'm a big boy. We go for the Big Arch. We eat that shit. Alright, guys. Just kidding. Let's eat this shit. Well, just making these, low-key, it's terrible, but it hits the spot, that's for fucking damn sure. massively overestimated the strength of the Big Arch. It really is that powerful. Okay, so I'll give you guys an honest review of the Big Arch. It's pretty tasty. You know, great if you just want like two like horrible like two fucking half-pound patties, I guess they're calling it, or whatever. Or no, they don't do the half-pound patty. Oh yeah, there was another restaurant that tried to do the half-pound patty, and then they were going to do the half-pound patty, but customers were actually too stupid and thought the quarter-pounder patty was actually more of a patty than the fucking half-pound patty. So yeah, I forgot about that. That was a funny incident that did happen. It's good. It's tasty. Whatever. It's garbage that you're eating, basically, but whatever. You've already accepted that once you've gone to McDonald's, you get garbage food. At least it's alright, you know. I'd probably give it like maybe a 6.7 out of 10, you know. 6.7 out of 10. It's alright. You know, just chill if you're hungry. Alright, we're also going to go for the new ramyun fries. They're good. Shook this shit up, shake it a little more. Let's see. Get the fries towards the camera. Put the fries in the bag. Big bro. I'm big bro, not little bro. Everyone remember that. I'm big bro. Yeah, I actually got quite a few younger siblings, actually. I miss them. I kind of want to see them more, but I invited my brother to go see to go watch the new Spider-Man movie. So when tickets go on sale for that, you know, we'll all have a good time. Also invited Dylan to go see it. So, you know, that's pretty fun, you know. I'm really excited for that Spider-Man movie, bro. It's going to have Punisher, the Hulk, and Punisher, the Hulk, and Spider-Man. I've heard Yelena Belova might also be in the movie, which would be good because they really should connect Thunderbolts to Spider-Man. I mean, it's like, you know, like Peter had to have like been doing something during like the time New York got swallowed by the Void, and Thunderbolts. I think Thunderbolts is an Avengers movie. It has the bones of an Avengers movie. Like, it's just a bunch of ragtag misfits coming together and to come save the world from an Avengers level threat, saving civilians in New York. I mean, come on. I think they kind of earned the title of New Avengers, and that it like subverts expectations and actually does like become an Avengers movie. Like, I love that about Thunderbolts asterisk the New Avengers or whatever, because they retitled the film like 2 days later. I don't even think it was the full opening weekend before they decided to retitle the film and do all the promotional material for the New Avengers, immediately spoiling the ending of the movie. Now, I just think that was stupid from the marketing team of Disney. I feel like they could have waited. You should have waited like a week before like doing that marketing campaign, maybe even 2 weeks. Let people like actually see the movie, because the first 2 weeks are the most important in a movie's like runtime at the box office, right? I think that like they could have waited, and it could have been, yeah, but like, okay. See, that's the other thing about Thunderbolts, is that like its box office wasn't actually that good. It was alright, but like it turns out it was actually a cheap movie to make. It didn't actually cost them that much. So was it a cost-effective movie? I'd say it probably at least made its money, but no profit. But that's okay. Not all movies have to be like super successful to be great movies, and I think Thunderbolts does a really, you know, good job portraying that reality, honestly. Great movie. I love Stephen Pullman as the Sentry in that movie. So, sorry, John Pullman. Yeah, John Pullman. Is it John Pullman? Yeah. And Stephen Yen was going to play Sentry originally. I'm actually really glad that Stephen Yen fell through for that role. I think that like even if Stephen Yen would have played Sentry, I feel like John Pullman's like character portrayal of him was so good that I don't even think Steven Yeun could have matched that, like, character portrayal of Sentry. Like, I think it was actually, like, so fucking good. Like, but I think it's good that you didn't get that role, because now Steven Yeun can come back in a future MCU movie. It'll probably be one written by Daniel Destin Cretton. Let's be honest, they're pals in the industry, and Destin Daniel Cretton loves using Steven Yeun, or at least he wants to. But people were saying, like, he could be playing Mr. Sinister and the new X-Men reboot. That's also, or Jake Schreier. Sorry, yeah. So okay. No, I think it's Jake Schreier who wants to use Steven Yeun and their pals. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Sorry, I think I messed up that relationship. But anyway, yeah, I think they messed up that relationship. I think it's Jake Schreier, who is the creator of Thunderbolts, did an amazing job. But whatever. If Steven Yeun comes back, he could play Mr. Sinister in the new X-Men reboot, and that would be fucking awesome. And I'm really excited for the X-Men reboot too. Like, I think they got a whole bunch of, they got the writers of Beef. I think they got like 2 like Emmy nominators to help them write the new X-Men reboot. I think that's awesome. But, or whatever it is. Whatever it is they have. Yeah, they're getting like Academy Award winning people to help write that movie. I think it's great. I'm pretty sure Sadie Sink is probably Jean Grey in the new Spider-Man movie. I think that's cool as shit. But like, the reason I say that is because she's already been confirmed. She was like among the first people to actually be confirmed and announced to be returning for Avengers Secret Wars. And I think, like, if they're gonna have her be in Avengers Secret Wars, she's not gonna be like a one-off Spider-Man character that they're using. It's got to be someone important. So, like, in Avengers Secret Wars, I would say that, like it's probably because she's part of the new X-Men that are coming into the MCU, and they want to use Secret Wars to also help introduce the new characters for everything that comes after the MCU, or not the MCU, but the multiverse saga. And, obviously that's going to be the mutant saga. It would make sense to introduce a character you're going to use to be in the very next saga, right, of characters and the new lineup of team from the X-Men, because the X-Men are going to be extremely important going forward, going into the mutant saga. So what better place? Now, it is weird, I will say, to introduce a character like Jean Grey into like Tom Holland's 4th Spider-Man movie, right? Like, that's definitely normal, right? But, like, I think they have something going with that. I don't know. The character could be anyone, I guess. They're getting all the Stranger Things kids to just be in the projects. But that's cool. That's cool. I like the Stranger Things kids. Great show. Great show on Netflix. I haven't watched the last season of Stranger Things, the season 5. Heard it's good though. I've heard like mixed things about it. I've heard it's like good, and I've also heard it's bad. I don't know. I've heard some people love it, some people hate it, but what can you do? That's everything nowadays, right? Alright, got the spicy wrap over here too. Also plan to do more Smash content in the future too. Yeah, I know I said I was working on the fucking new Smash video, and I still am. Don't worry, guys. That video is still getting made. But yeah, I just kind of like got lost in the sauce over a bunch of other things. Like, also, I'm kind of like writing a rap, so I think that's kind of cool. Thinking of like getting a beat line for it, maybe like do a few recordings of it, got like 3 songs starting right now. I got one called Half a G, I got one called Overstimulation Station, and I have Trashmore. So those are like the three things. I'm thinking of like maybe making a mixtape. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I was like thinking about that like as I was also going through like the creative like cycle of going through that video, and I have like a bunch of like plans for that video too. Like I'm just like thinking of like all the things I could do to like make that video better, and it's kind of overwhelming me a little bit, you know. Like I feel like I'm like, there's like so many things I could do here, but like how am I gonna find time for all of them? You know, but you know, with like the job I got and stuff, and I'm just like constantly like thinking about things, and things are all going through my head, you know. Hmm. And also thinking like, when can I make New Soup 3? Like New Soup 3? Oh my god. Like that's gonna fucking happen. No, but eventually I'll make New Soup Part 3, then New Soup Part 4, and then everything that comes after that. There's probably gonna be like 16 fucking parts to that video, honestly. Like, just because it's a massive undertaking. And like, I still have to like make the quality of the video worse than the original live stream. It's like, because I can only use like online downloaders to get them to like 480p or 720p. But so they end up looking a bit worse, but you know, I put a lot of work into them, and I think that like even like with me capturing it that way, I can at least find something to make it good and entertaining, and I feel like at least that's important because you know I just want to entertain you guys. You know, that's really it. I'll tell you this now, this is gonna give me the shits later. I'm so sure of it. Yeah, that's the spicy wrap finished. Let's see. I'm also like excited at the potential of a Doctor Strange 3. Just looking at like the posters I have in my room. Sometimes I look at them and then just like get ideas for like what I should like maybe do in like the next creative project I make or whatever. So like I like try to like draw inspiration from like the things I experienced like in life and around me, and like I try to find like more connections there. Maybe that's like makes it meaningful in some way. Maybe not. I don't know. Like a lot of you notice that, like, or might notice, maybe might not notice that I make a lot of Pink Floyd references in my projects, just because I like Pink Floyd. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite band of all time. You know, I don't know if anything in the modern day really compares to what Pink Floyd like achieved in the 70s, 80s, 90s. But yeah, it's my. You guys see me post the tier lists all the time of the Pink Floyd albums and to add everyone in the announcements. It's just because I love Pink Floyd. You know, like I try to take things I like and then just make them into something that is palatable for you guys to enjoy. Because I feel like I get to share a piece of my life with you, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Like I think like if we all like spoke to each other a lot more and like tried to bring a little of what we bring like to ourselves personally, that maybe we could try to bring that to everyone else, and then they can try to do that, you know. Everyone shares their ideas and you know thoughts and feelings about things with one another in a peaceful setting, you know, and without judgment or like predisposed biases or anything like that. And I feel like we could achieve a lot as a society. I think that would be monumental. I use the phrase, I think that would be a lot. Just one of my things, I guess. White Claw. So yeah. But, it's whatever. I mean, if you guys ever, like, want to tell me that you don't like something in my videos, tell me personally. Like, in the Discord, I'm definitely open to, like, constructive criticism on, like, how I could make things better, like, in my videos. And, I want to hear your feedback. That's why in that video I made on the Ride 21 stream, I made that intermission. It's because, like, I want to see you guys, like, interact and tell me how I can make my content better, because I draw inspiration from you guys too. Like, I like to reference you guys in my videos. You guys are the goats. Like, Zeus Love, man's an idiot, but man is also the goat. So you know how it is. The King, always coming back for my live streams. Thank you, The King, for your first of all, you're a fucking content farm. Easy. One, because you're really good, but also because I could just play Falco and just combo you to death. That's like free content right there. But it's okay to be content. It's okay to be content, though. That's okay. Because sometimes I get clipped by you too, and that shit, that shit hurts. Bro, I remember the first time I fought you, you're DDD, dude, and then you friend requested me, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, dude, because you were hitting the most devious shit on me. Like, you were actually fucking shitting on me, like, the first time we fought, dude, and I was like, huh. He plays just like A-list from my local. He's the best DDD player, and solo A-list. But yeah, I fought A-list a few times going to locals. Yeah, he was like hitting the most devious shit on me. I can't even land a hit on. He's playing DDD and I can't fucking land a hit on him. Like, that'll show you how good he is. And I'm good at like at least landing hits on players that like absolutely curb stomp me in the match. Like I make a lot of excuses about matchup. No, it's just because I suck. I'm washed. Okay, let's be honest. I'm just washed. I've been playing a lot of Luigi, Steve, and Falco recently, and a little bit of Captain Falcon, I guess. But like, like sometimes I do win versus the more skilled player. Like that's actually happened at my locals a few times. Where I'm like, yo, I won that, or I actually got a game off of Big Fish in my region. Big Fish, he's a snake player, dude. His snake is fucking nasty. But I actually learned from the first time we fought, because we actually fought on stream once on setup 1 on the projector at my local. Well, when it was like Game On Gaming Center, but I did fight him once. I didn't beat him because he snuck out a down B in the middle of the air right below me. And it was like the most insane thing of all time. Like, it all happened. Everyone was like, Springy, how could you fail that? Because I was winning. I was winning at the start of the game. But I was beating Big Fish when he was playing other characters like Me Gunner. For some reason, he was playing Me Gunner. I don't know why. But it was funny to see him play Me Gunner. I beat him a few times, and then, like, it was my Falco versus his snake. But then I ended up going to another tournament over in Norfolk. That was like the furthest I've traveled for a Smash tournament, I think. It was like going a whole city away for a tournament. It was very small because at the time our new local Game On Gaming Center on Throwdown Thursday had went away, so we didn't have like weekly Smash anymore. But now we do. We got a new place. But this was during the interlude of that for our region because that had all happened. They just couldn't pay money to support that local venue anymore. But yeah, during that, I took a game. I actually took a whole ass fucking game off of Big Fish. And you want to know why? It was for the exact reason that I didn't beat him the time before that months ago. He tried to sneak in that down B at the very end, at the end of the game, sneak out that down B and get me below him. But I was ready with an air dodge that time and up smash the fuck out of that boy. Wait, I shouldn't say boy. Wait, hold on. But out of that, sorry, that sounds very wrong. But I up smashed him and I got that shit. That was fun as fuck. And I got him. And then he proceeded to utterly curb stomp me for the next 3 games. So, you know how it is. But I got close to him, beating him a few times in those games. But, that's because Falco does have tools to beat Snake. Like, he does actually, like, there's a bit Falco can actually do to, like, stall or anti-zone him and then just, like, get I mean, you can technically run down if you want. It might not be, it's probably a horrible idea to run down Snake, honestly, but, I mean, you can at least make a valiant attempt with Falco. And, he's got anti-zoning tools and different things he can use to, like, just make sure, like, Snake's grenade pulling is ineffective. But, it's definitely a hard matchup. I mean, Snake was, like, most recently, like, the 3rd best character in the game. Like, it was either, like, this year or the year before he was, like, wrote it on the Luminosity tier list as the 3rd best character. Hold on, let me actually look up the Luminosity tier list. Luminosity Smash tier list. Yeah, we're on the 3rd one. I don't know if they're going to do a 4th one for 2026, so I don't know, but yeah. It's tier. Steve, Sonic, and Snake were all the 3 best characters. It was Steve number 1, Sonic number 2, Snake number 3. I remembered. Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, it's just a hard matchup, Sometimes I can beat it, sometimes I can't. Like, it really is kind of momentum based for, like, if I even have the spirit to keep going, like, in that matchup, because it's just really annoying, and it could take a long time. Like, if we're both playing really good, it can take a long time to finish that match. Like, I like have to hope the Snake fucks up a lot of the time. And I'm like, all these stray fucking projectiles. Oh my god. Oh, and he's air stalling and he's fucking like over the stage up being to fucking air stall. And I'm like, oh my god, bro. Cause he could fucking camp too. He has the capability to do it. He can camp out Falco. And you know what? He can win camping out Falco. It's insane. Falco, I'll tell you, Falco players hate getting camped out. I hate getting camped out. Yo, Ride21, how you doing, man? How you doing? Right now we're on the, let's see, the double bacon quarter pounder with cheese. I plan to, man. I plan to. Anyway. I was just talking about the story of how I beat Big Fish. I think it was Rage Quit, but I beat him. Well, that's the name of that tournament in Norfolk when I won a city over. I did beat him, and not in one game, not the set. First of all, in one game. But when I beat him, I used I recognized the tactic he pulled on me the last time we fought months ago. I had recognized it. He tried to like get me with it was my Falco versus his Snake, right? So like in that tournament months ago, before that tournament I went to, he had pulled a down B on me at the last second and hit me below me, like using it in the air and got me. He killed my ass, but barely. I almost beat him with my Falco that time. And Big Fish is the best Snake player in our region. But he almost beat me that time. But I almost beat him that time. But when I went back to Rage Quit in the tournament in Norfolk, he tried to pull the same shit on me at the last second, at the very last second, at the end of the match. I noticed it as he was going for it, air dodged the C4 explosion midair, and then up smashed him and killed him. and then won that game. And then like the other player that brought me to that tournament, Novocaine. Let's see, Novocaine. He plays Dr. Mario. He saw that shit. He patted me on the back. Was like, "That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about." Nah. Like he hit me hard too. I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. That was a good tournament. There was a guy outside, selling Jamaican food in a food truck out there. And that was pretty fun. You know, he had some good ass fucking food. It was really good. Yeah, I had a bunch of drinks over there. And that was fun. So yeah, I think I won like 2 games. I think I won like one set and um one set and then one game that tournament. But it was like just the best players and Springy. So like it was like pretty obvious how that was gonna go. But you know, I just tried to have a good time, and you know, I did have a good time. So you know, I did. That's a finish on the chocolate milk. Mm. Mm. I did just talk about it, but I will talk about it again. One second. Got this White Claw to wash everything down. It's going good. Um, I said I was making it over the course of the weeks. I haven't gotten to work on it recently. It's because I've been like It's because I've been like writing a rap. Okay, I actually have like 3 raps and a mixtape coming out. I'm just working on the beat. I got the lyrics down for like an entire song. That one's half a G. I'm working on Overstimulation Station right now. That's gonna be like the ADHD rap, just faster and faster and faster. And then I'm working on Trash More. So I've been working on those 3 things, but I have like so many ideas for the Smash video, right? It's just, but I'm like overwhelmed with like so many ideas that I like can't pick one. You know, like I'm like I know I can make more, but like it's like overwhelming me, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so much cool shit I can do with this video, but what am I gonna do with it? You know, and I'm like, you know, I'm like kind of like hitting that, and I'm like, fuck. But I know I can make it good. I know I can. I mean, shit. You know, I also like might start recording. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the 21st. You right. You right. That's Ride 21 day. That's right. Recording something yourself. Okay, you might start recording something tomorrow myself. Well, that's good. I'm gonna watch that shit. Like I always do, because I fucking love your videos, right? They're funny as shit. Remember that time you were playing Melee and the Foxy jump scare came up? That shit was so fucking funny. It didn't scare me, but it caught me off guard. It was like, bro. I was like laughing my ass off. It was so fucking funny. But yeah, like I love your you got a good idea for a video. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, man. Shit. I'll be sure to watch like whatever you put out, dude. You make good videos. Foxy jump scare. Yep. That shit was so funny. Yeah, I was going on about how, oh, there it is. Trap. Oh, that's plus trap. Trap. Um, yeah, and I was like going on about like how I like to put the things that like I interact with in real life and make sure like some of that gets reflected in my videos. Um, you know, because I feel like maybe like being able to connect with you guys on a deeper level would be a good thing. Um, you know, a lot of you guys see like I put a lot of Pink Floyd like jokes in my videos or like references to that, or even use like some of the songs from it. Like, that's just because I love Pink Floyd, you know. So you know, I make sure that gets reflected in my videos. Anyway, We need a FNAF video stream to make it. You're so right. So, for some of you guys who might not previously know, my name originally on my YouTube channel was Springlock Gamer, and of course that's a reference to FNAF. But I was the Springlock Gamer, but then I noticed that everyone kind of started copying me after I already did it. I made the name first. Just gonna throw that out there. I made that name first, but people started copying me after that, and so I just decided, well, what if I streamline my name like my player name, which is Springy, which was short for Springlock Gamer. And I just think Springy is just kind of a good, like, Smash player name, so I made that my player name, and then I was like, what if I streamline that into my YouTube name? And, yeah, so that's that. That's why my name is Springy now, and no longer Springlock Gamer. I mean, I am still the Springlock Gamer, right? But, like, whatever. It's like the Diamond Minecart and TDM, I guess. It was just, I just thought Springy was a lot more simple to remember. I thought it was kind of catchy. So I was like, it's like, oh yeah, yo, that's Springy. It's like, people see me at the logo. I was like, yo, Springy, what's up, man? Hey, you're on set 2. Like, yeah, let's do that shit. Let's go on set 2. But yeah, shit was fun as shit. But yeah, we Springy FNAF video stream, make it full circle. Maybe I'll do that. If my computer can run streaming and playing FNAF at the same time, which might be possible, I don't know. But, if that is possible, I'll try. Maybe I'll get, like, rid of, like, 50 gigs of space to make room for, like, a 3 megabyte game. I assume FNAF isn't actually that big of a game, honestly. It's probably not. Also, there's this Marvel Discord that I talk about in the Discord, in our channel's Discord. It's actually called A Bit of Everything, and it basically is a Marvel chronology server. I'm level, like, let's see, I've, like, leveled up in that server for so long. I'm like, in their ranking system, I'm a witch now. That's where I'm at. I'm trying to get higher into the symbiote tier, but you just send messages in and over again, and it just auto boosts your level. But I love that stream. It's a Marvel chronology Discord server, and we basically find where every single thing plays in the timeline based off of, like, the clouds that were in the sky, that based off of the moon phases that were that day, and try to find an exact date for every single Marvel MCU project and their cinematic universes and how they fit into the great multiverse and things like that. So, like, it's like, we love it. We're Marvel, like, nerded the fuck out, like, in that Discord server. We're cracked at, like, actually, like, finding the shit. But yeah, I'm, like, ranked. Let's see, what's my rank? I think I'm ranked 46 out of the 2,000 people in that server for sending messages. I'm actually, like, getting competitive with this shit now, but, like, I basically, the 2 Discord servers I use the most are probably well, no longer the Calamity Mod Discord server. I don't use it as much as I used to, but, yeah, probably my server, A Bit of Everything. I stay in that server, and I love that server. It's a fun server. Made a lot of friends in there, and oh yeah, that's one of my YouTube videos, too. The Go Kaiser tribute. Go Kaiser was a funny dude in the server. Basically, he was a kid lying about his age in the server, right? And then the mods caught him lying about his age. And, like, he would just, like, he would send the most deranged, like, Discord things. He said it was a result to, like, Haley Atwell being pregnant, I think. Let's see, or no, not Haley Atwell. Whoever plays Kate Bishop. Whoever plays Kate Bishop. And the MCU is like, why is she so pregnant? If she's pregnant, she can't be in the movie I want. And that shit was so fucking funny. It became a meme. And he would send all these gifs of, like, the of like the amazing world of yeah. He would send like these gifts of like the amazing world of Gumball and all these things like that, and like the Spider-Man doing the Tobey Maguire dance, and that became a meme on the server, and it was an inside joke among us, and we love it. And then he came back under the Discord title of Mr. Shuri, and that shit was so fucking funny. Yeah, he was a funny dude. So I made a tribute of the things. Oh, and he would use the Thor yes emote a lot for like basically any message he interacted with. So that was funny. But yeah. Can't wait for the distant future of newer Soup 3 to come out. I don't know. I don't know when I'm ever reading that, but there'll probably be like 16 parts that take me my entire life to complete of just like the endless redoing of that VOD. But it's a fun VOD. I love that VOD. You know, it was a good time just doing a playthrough on the channel. Like you guys got to progress it. It was like I think it was like Ride 21, Burgle returned to help see the rest of it. Yeah, Blitzen returned, Burgle returned, T Fisher returned, and they were all like or protagonists. They were all like basically like protagonists during the time of like when we were playing that game. He would spoil where the star coins were sometimes, but like Loki sometimes we couldn't find them. Like I'll be so for real. So you know, T Fisher was helping us out with a lot when we were going through that mod, so that was fun. He's a K roll player. His K roll's nasty as fuck too. You best believe. I'm scared of that K roll. Okay, T Fisher, you're better than my region's K roll. I'll be for real. I mean, I said it. I said it. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. His K roll is crazy, but your K roll, I've like seen the clips you've hit. I've like seen this shit, and I'm scared. I'm like, oh, Fisher must have been going easy on my ass, bro. Like his K roll absolutely shits on my Falco, and that's supposed to be a good matchup for me. Also plan to show up on Ride 21 streams more. It's just easier to do on the transition of like my Eastern time of like Saturday to Sunday. It's like basically the easiest time for me to do that. But I also love like getting new footage from his VODs too. You know, it's good that. And also thank Ride 21 for like letting me use his VODs. Also, he's really goated for that. He's really goated for that. And then yeah, there's a Hood VC clips who crashed out. But I think me and the guy are good. You know, he just crashed out while we were playing, and I made a video about that. But he's a cool dude. I'd say he does the voiceovers of the SpongeBob characters. They're pretty funny. Pretty funny. Yeah, I got another of the Hood VC clips in the new video I'm working on too. Let's see, what else am I working on? Oh yeah, the job I got at Eurasia is also doing well too. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm a busser at a fancy restaurant, so that's pretty good. You know, I technically make more. I'm happy about that. I feel like what I'm doing in my life is at least somewhat fulfilling, and that I can like maybe go through my life to make it more fulfilling, you know? Finding purpose and meaning and what is otherwise a, uh, I love getting my content stolen. It's, bro, no, come on, bro, come on, bro, come on. Do it. I mean, you can steal my content whenever you want. I'll be so for real. Man. You can steal whatever you want, right? I let you post your content all over my Discord server because everyone loves your content in my Discord server too. Like, I feel like our audiences are like shared, you know. I mean, low-key, if we're being for real, yes, I am stealing because you do have the bigger audience. This is true. You reach out to more people, so you know that is fair. That would be a fair thing to say. But like that clip of W stealing a wah wah wah. You know, I feel like our audiences are at least shared, and I feel like, you know, a rising tide raises all ships type of thing, you know. And don't worry, I'm gonna be sure to like encourage everyone to go to your channel, of course. Like, it's the least I can do when I'm making your video. It's actually quite easy to just give credit in a YouTube video. I don't know why people don't do that more often. It's actually just kind of easy. You can just put a caption anywhere and give credit. But like, who wouldn't do that, you know? What kind of sick, demented mind wouldn't give credit for YouTube coverage that they took? Who would do such a thing like that? You make me sick. Oh yeah, there's another video like idea. I let him go around in the old noggin is making another YouTube poop. I was thinking maybe instead of doing the progressive ads this time, I could do the Liberty Mutual ads. With Limu, Emu, and Doug. I think that would be maybe funny. It's like, but you know what's also great? Customizing and saving, so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual helps you customize and save, so you only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. How's my Mick product? My McBang. Well, right, I'm pacing myself, all right, but I'm almost. Let's see, I'm on the. This is way better than the Big Arch. I don't know. The Big Arch is good, I guess. You know, for a Mick product, you know, but you know, the double bacon quarter pounder with cheese is also just kind of a classic. Like I do love it. It is tasty. I'm also eating the ramyun shaker fries with the new sauces they got. You know, they got the demon sauce and the hunter sauce. They're pretty good. It's not as good as it's not as good as what Wendy's was doing with the Wednesday Addams spicy sauce. That was actually really good. On my Arch Burger skip, yeah. Don't worry. I actually ate the Big Arch this time. I actually did eat it, and it's good. It's good, but it's a product. Let's be for real, guys. I felt like I really encapsulated the CEO mindset with that burger skip. Burger mogged. Look, my bite was bigger, and that's not saying much. Mm. Yeah, their new ramyun fries are K-pop demon hunters. I guess that's what they're doing. So you put them in a bag and then shake them so they get that seasoning on there, I guess. Also, ignore the cut I have on my finger, but I mean, shit happens. Mm. The In-N-Out CEO should have participated in the burger mugging. I've never had In-N-Out, so I don't know. That's done with the double bacon quarter pounder with cheese. Oh, I got a bunch of bag fries in this bag. Let me put the fries in the bag real quick. In-N-Out way better than the other burgers. Okay, I'll take your word for it. First being California. You're from California? What? I didn't know that. Although you did say you are Mexican, so that would technically track being in California. I mean, just because of Southern California, higher rate of population. That makes sense. That's cool. Yeah, you're on the West Coast. Yeah, you're on the West Coast. That does make sense though, because you said your time was like 9, like my 12 a.m. is your 9 p.m. type shit. So yeah, it's like something like that. I think. Get all the bag fries out of there. Gang. Oh, PST gang, Pacific Standard Time gang. Yeah. I'm the East gang. EST East. Even the acronym is East. Oh, can I eat it before the hour's up? Almost done, chat. And that's everything. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so much good. Holy shit. I cannot believe I ate all that. And holy fuck, I made a mess. but that's okay. Whew. Let's see. I had a big arch, the large ramyun fry, the double bacon quarter pounder, and that was also a meal. So I drank the soda before I got home and ate the small fries that came with it. Um, oh my god. I had an extra chocolate milk. I had that spicy wrap also. And I drank this entire White Claw to wash it down. And you know what would also help? That would also help. Okay, we ate all that shit. All right, so catch y'all, catch y'all later, guys. Peace, gang.